We're gonna break down the theory of um, ghosts, other entities, residual energy, the possibility of portals and dimensions and limbos, intelligent hauntings. One thing you guys have to understand, that every time you're watching ghost hunting shows and paranormal shows, one thing you have to realize is, they say that there are these intelligent hauntings. Logically, to explain it to you, if a consciousness is caught in a limbo, it is first of all because it is a karmic duty that they have to serve. And most of this karmic duty and the consciousness being stuck in a limbo without a physical form, without passing on, is because of attachment. This is why attachment is so dangerous, because especially if it's a tragic death, the consciousness is not fully aware that it is dead. So automatically it doesn't want to leave its body, obviously. So it is, most of the time it is next to the body. Most of the time it is next to the grieving family members. This is why it is also important to let go if someone close or dear dies, because again, the consciousness without a body, it gets pulled to the family members. And if it senses, not sees but senses, that the family members are going through very bad grief, the consciousness will feel that energy and will stay to try to comfort. The moral of the story is that a limbo, although it is a dimension within this dimension, it is still a dimension. Just like you don't see regularly us hopping back and forth from dimension to dimension freely, same, a consciousness being caught in limbo is not going to be hopping back and forth from their dimension to this dimension. With that being said, after the Kali Yuga being over in 2012, the veil between this and parallel universes have gotten thinner, so subconsciously we do hop dimensions. Hence, that's where the Mandela effect takes place, but that's another video, another topic. But the point is, whenever a ghost hunter, ghost buster thinks that they could ask questions, communicate with so-called intelligent spirits, they are doing nothing. If they are picking something up, noise or feelings, it is nothing more than residual energy. Residual energy comes from our thoughts, our emotions, tremendous pain, physical, psychological, emotional. The energy from that experience will never leave. It will always stay around. It could be attracted, if you think about it. It could be attracted if you're passing the place where it happened. Just imagine if someone had, it was just noise right there. Sounded like somebody banged on something. There are a lot of animals here, but that did sound weird. As I was saying, imagine someone getting a very bad knee injury, and the pain is so bad. The person is struggling so bad, hurting. Obviously, that energy from that pain will stay forever. Sometimes you can walk in a room or in a place where that injury happened a couple hundred years before, and all of a sudden your knee starts hurting without being bruised or anything. It is because you are picking up on that energy of that pain and that injury, even from 200, 500, 1,000 years. The energy of the ancestors, their thoughts, their worries, their attachments, their injuries, the violence, it's still here. It's not going anywhere, and it won't go anywhere. Can there be a my tongue is getting twisted. A poltergeist haunting? Sure. But you have to remember, a dimension, a portal would have to be opened. Can we attract negative energy? Absolutely. One of ways of which is doing it is lust. This is why masturbating, it's so dangerous. You're gonna ask yourself, well, isn't it healthy? Well, it is not healthy if you're creating a dark cloud that is going to be following you around. You're asking, well, how about the access, sperm and such things in male cases? Well, the body will still find a way of getting rid of that access, seeds, by wet dreams and things like that. So again, lust, hatred, violence will create a dark aura, which in spiritual terms will create a dark, black or gray, literally cloud following you around. If you wish bad on someone, in a way, that's witchcraft. That energy will affect the other person, but more so, the energy will karmically affect you. Back to like demonic hauntings and things like that. Yes, that can happen. Yes, we can attract it ourselves. Yes, there are beings like that lurking in this dimension, but again, portals and dimensions would have to be open unless you attract such energy with the ways that I just mentioned. I just heard strange noises. I feel strange right now. I no longer feel peaceful. I feel like something is around. I might have attracted something by speaking about this. I am by myself. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing this video for you guys. One thing to remember is, if you are sure in the person that you are, if you are sure in the Almighty, if you are connected to God, and you know you will get exactly what you deserve for your actions and your thoughts and your deeds, then you have nothing to worry about. We are the masters of this dimension. God gave us that power. The universe gave us that power. So as long as you fear nothing and you have absolute faith in the Almighty, you have nothing to worry about.